Let's go, ladies and gents. Episode 124, the Riv Pod. Your boys are back. Victorious, Javier, New England in the house. USA in the house, fam.
The only way.
Actually, we got USA going on, international soccer, USMNT
Right
going
now.
on right now.
As we speak.
But we're here. Appreciate all the support. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you stick around. We're going to go through what we usually do. Revs, United,
Always,
WWE,
baby.
some golf, some Bitcoin.
NBA finals?
NBA finals on right now. Man, we appreciate you.
They're smashing, fam. It's 70 to 42.
Indy crushing right now. So
this is what
nice
the
little
hell
summer kickoff, fam. It's
what
hot,
the
it's
hell?
sticky around here. It's June 19th,
Oh,
2025. Juneteenth, fam.
I mean, fam,
It's the
come on.
Juneteenth episode.
I mean, come on now, fam.
I mean,
we're
trying,
here.
I'm not trying not to laugh at Juneteenth, but we are here.
Yeah, I got we off. That's all I know.
Like I said, appreciate all the love, man. We're here to just go through the usual rundown, fam. Any good grub? Any good stories lately? I mean, it's like the end of soccer season for our season has come up. We're just just gliding into the summer, fam.
I mean, this whole soccer season. I mean, we're talking about like 16, straight rainy days, fam.
Yeah, the Saturdays were tough.
The crazy, But yeah, no, I mean, breweries. Gotta love your local brewery.
Wow.
It don't matter where you're at, fam. Up here, 603. That's our spot. I asked today. I was like, yo, is there any other 603? She's like, yo, this is the only one. I'm like, come on now. That's what you can catch me, fam.
No, that's good. And there's a lot of like little pubs, little micro pubs, little small corner, the neighborhood spot. Yeah, for sure.
Micro pubs, fam.
We're here, episode 124. I love a good little pub. And we were talking before we went live. Yo, like when you go to the pub, like bring the drinking shoes.
Yeah, you gotta know. Like if you go in a pub, like I mean, I guess you can have a few, eateries.
Yeah. There's some grub there too, but all good, fam. Yeah, I know for us, not too much going on here. Just the usual. Just had some good tacos tonight. Some carne asada tacos, delicious.
Carne asada. Onions or no onions?
Onions, of course. I love onions.
Let's go.
Cilantro.
Cebolla.
Onions and cilantro. That's about it. But good stuff, man.
We're here. You mess with Press?
Come again?
Press? Netflix?
I haven't had it. I've heard good things about Press though.
Hey, great place.
Yeah, I haven't had it personally. I've heard good things.
Yeah. Don't get pressed, but eat it.
Yeah, we're here, fam. Like I said, it's sweaty out here. It's warm out here. We had a
grungy.
We've been watching some movies lately with Marcus. Like we watched Remember the Titans. We watched A Sandlot.
Oh, great movie.
It's some good summer movies. I mean, we went to Canopy Lake and we talked. Before we watched A Sandlot. I mean, we watched A Sandlot before we went to Canopy Lake Park, so that was funny. We talked about some of that stuff. But
yeah, for sure. Fam.
We've been on our Rocky kick over here. Getting into the Rocky movies. So,
fam. I mean, if you don't hear that song, that music and get inspired, man. It's like. I don't know,
shadow boxing quick, start throwing a couple jumps, That's it.
Before you know, you're on the floor. Come on now. Philly.
Episode 124, fam. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. We're still doing it here, fam.
Always.
Wow,
Always,
coming up on 4 years.
Well, to be fair, the best episodes I'd be talking about, it's like the ones when, it's like, yo, you got to make them miss you a little bit, We're here, though.
I love that.
You got to make them miss you a little bit. But we're always here. We're always here. We're not going to leave.
On the page, too. Make sure you check it on the YouTube page. We've got some other videos. We got the DIY. Victorious. Yeah. We got a couple small some shorts out there.
Come on now.
So make sure you're rocking with us. Hey, let's jump right into it, Victorious. Right into the revs for me.
Yep.
I'm not even, looking forward to maybe going to the next Revs game. That's where I'm at. I mean, they're sitting back on the table. Nothing pretty here. I don't know, fam. Where are you at on the Revs? I'm just like blah about the Revs. Fam.
Well,
they're 11th. They're 11th in the East, fam. Out of 15, they're 11th in the East. Sitting on, like I'm gonna share it here, fam.
Yeah, sure. I'm pulling it up right here. I got Messi. It's just right now we got the Club World Cup going on right now in the U.S.
Okay.
And it's like
I'm not even with that, fam.
And I'm not either. I'm not either. I'm literally just realizing that I can put bets in, and there's games going on, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, El Ali versus Miami. Like, what is going on here? You know what I'm saying? All these weird ass games going on, but it is happening. So all this shit has put a pause on club soccer, and what are we to do? I mean, there is just so much content. We talk about, bandwidth and having so much. Like, I'm just catching on to like the fact that, right? Like, we've got Botafogo right now beating PSG one
Yes,
nothing,
yes,
right? So, I'm looking at Flamengo playing Chelsea tomorrow at 2. Benfica playing AKL. Bayern Munich beat some team from Australia the other day. Of these dudes going to work every day doing what we do, and they lost 10-0 to Bayern. Like,
terrible.
this is the stuff that's going on right now that's disrupting USA soccer. And I think what's crazy right now is that all these soccer stadiums in USA are not even being filled, um, because all these games are going on with the Club World Cup fan. I mean, I don't know if you know about what's, I mean, we're
No, no,
talking MLS, and I
I've been
mean, I
seeing
have
it,
to go
fam.
into like,
I've been seeing it.
we're on the same algo, so it's like I know you're seeing the empty stadiums. I know you're seeing it. So like, what's your take on it? Like,
No, I mean for me, it just shows like, yo, you rattled off some like world class teams, big fan bases, and I don't know if we can't fill up with those. It's just weird though because the games are on at like a Wednesday at like 3 o'clock.
yep,
A Friday or Thursday at 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we're working. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know how else to explain that, but it's like I don't know how what the
yeah.
kind of poor planning.
And they
Um,
expect to fill stadiums of like 30,000,
I'm sure the
50,000. It's
tickets
like,
ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
ah,
As far as the Club
man.
World Cup, might have misread that one a little bit, fam.
Yeah, well,
Um,
it was trying to test it all for the World Cup coming in 26, testing the stadiums, testing to see, but it's like it's not even a real test. Like you're not even you don't even have
yeah, it's not apples
like
to apples either.
it's really not apples to apples. It's like, yeah, let's test out all these stadiums to see if they can handle. It's like, why don't you guys figure out if you can actually have a pitch that these teams can actually go out and play, soccer and football. And the whole fan base thing is, I don't know. I mean, you come to the United States, like, I don't know. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of seats to fill, brother.
Yeah,
And
these the
that shit's not easy, bro.
big stadiums for sure, bigger
Big
stadiums.
stadiums, but I've been hearing a lot of these clubs who are like down the street, and they're like, well, why didn't you play in this club that is soccer specific with 20,000 fans, which is what I've said and what we continue to say about the Revs. So
Mm.
it's like we're talking about a Revs thing. It's like, yeah, dumb it down. United States soccer is not there. We are a small tidbit of what we think, right, is a like bigger part of US soccer. We're like a
Oh,
fucking like
made me
we're
think of
like
Bitcoin right there.
well, yeah, well, that's the truth, fam. We're like, Men in Black when you look at the end, and it's like, this is where we are, fam.
Yep.
Like, we think we're here, or something. We're here. Argentina's here. France is here.
And sometimes,
Germany's here.
sometimes
USA is
it's
here.
funny, fam, because
But we
sometimes
think we're there. It's like,
when you say we
bro,
think of it, it made me. And this is we're jumping off the revs a little bit, but I don't care.
no,
We do what we want.
let's go in.
No, no. I'm thinking of I'm thinking about
Mm, nah.
what you just said because it's in my mind. I think of the team values in the Revs, fam. They have like the LA teams. I think are like worth $1 billion or something like crazy,
Billions.
and like they're top 10 in the world. Yeah, legit. Out of the top 20 like
Mm.
most expensive clubs in the world or worth the most, Revs have like I don't know 5. And it's like, I mean, not Revs. MLS has like 5. And I'm like, dude, how does that even work,
I was
bro?
gonna say Revs are not in the mix, but yes, MLS, the product.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Like
mean,
both
because
LA teams,
playing,
Miami, I think new one,
right?
maybe one or both of the New York teams, and I think Atlanta as well.
No, oh, that's fair. I mean, Atlanta got the whole stadium. I mean, Atlanta actually got a fandom though. I
Yeah.
can actually appreciate that about Atlanta. They actually fill up their fucking 40, 50,000, whatever the hell their Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They actually fill it up. I mean, our Revs teams will come in and we'll fill it up to like 75% capacity, and we'll make it the best it is because we're just New England and we make the best of anything.
Mm.
But, it's like, yeah, imagine if we had the capacity that Atlanta had. yeah, I mean, but again, maybe apples, kiwis, but yeah, I don't know, man. Revs, MLS, this whole thing. I mean, until this whole MLS club thing in USA is wrapped up, we won't know much about the Revs until. Actually, wait, I take that back.
Yeah, they're coming up. Well, they just played. I don't know, but they're coming up next Saturday for sure.
They're coming next Saturday. I know there's been a little bit of a break. I mean, they last played, I think, at the end of May, and we're in the middle of June. So, yeah, there's been a little bit of a pause, but I think it's coming back.
Fam, let's pause real quick. Top 20 most valuable soccer teams, Forbes 2025. All
Hit
right.
it.
Number 13. We're dropping down a little bit, just going through
Yeah,
it.
no,
Number
no, no, no.
13, Atletico Madrid.
Fair.
Number 14, AC Milan.
Racist.
Atletico Madrid, 1.7 billion.
Racist as fuck.
AC Milan, number 14, 1.5 billion. LAFC, number 15, 1.25 billion. Inter Milan, number 16, 1.2 billion. Excuse me, Inter Miami. Inter Milan is after Inter Miami. West Ham United is number 18. Newcastle's number 19. And LA Galaxy number 20. So you have Inter Miami and LAFC both ranked ahead of Inter Milan, West
The
Ham
fact that
United,
the fact
Newcastle
that
United.
all those teams are in the same breath.
Unbelievable.
They're all in the same breath.
But hey, sometimes I go, what's that say about the dollar, fam? What a joke.
Well, dollar's a joke, but we know this.
What a joke. So Revs,
Two
whatever.
tops
Revs, whatever, fam. That's how I'm feeling about the Revs right now. We're looking forward to maybe going to a game, having another fabulous time.
And to be fair, the Revs is a great fucking time. Like if you come to New England, come to the Rev, come, literally, visit, take a visit. This is the
Good family
house.
event. We go, we have a
house
blast.
that Tom Brady built. So go ahead, check it out. It's
and
a
if
great
you come
place.
with us, fam, if you're gonna link up with us, then it's a wrap. It's a good time.
You already know.
But I don't know. Yeah, they need to get it back. They need to get it. They had a little momentum. They kind of, it's just been an up and down season, roller coaster season.
Bruce brought a different environment. I guess this guy's bringing. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. We need a pass in there or something.
What else
Let's
you
go
got?
to Europe.
Yeah,
Let's go to
please.
Europe.
United, what do they give us the update? I saw the transfer. They're making some moves here in the offseason after finishing low in the table.
Low.
But you know what's awesome? We start again next year, and everyone starts from scratch.
Everybody starts from scratch. I've seen that they have like top 5 clubs in the first, or top 3 clubs in the first 5 games. Like we got City, we got like Chelsea, we got Liverpool. But that's like, that's for the future. But yeah, fam. I mean, Cunha, from Wolves is huge. Brazilian guy, prem tested, and we talked about it before. Like, the key to success for any of these guys, for United is getting guys who are, um, you know, good in the league, proven in the league. Right now, going into next season, they have no Europe. They have nothing to worry about with
Stay
regards to
focused.
Europe. Just stay focused.
Stay
Guys.
focused. Get some
I
depth.
mean, all that. That's, Membueno, whatever from Southampton. He's gonna probably cost a little bit, and there's talk he might go to go to Tottenham because that coach just took the job over there. And wild to me. I mean, we haven't even connected since, but like, European, Europa League final, that we talked about it. I was very confident that United would win, and Tottenham won and won a disgusting game, 1-0, and the coach won. He got fired. Brent coach comes in. That guy's gone. Nastiness. It's just the premise. The whole soccer prism world is so fucking just cutthroat, weird, bizarre. I mean, how do you
fucking United, dude? Fucking United. I don't even have any stake in this team except like through you, vicariously through you. And you know what? Fuck you, Victorious, for even introducing me to this shitty ass team.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
How do you not win any? You know what? Too like,
well,
it's crazy. They have won trophies.
Well, you know what the worst part about it is that like I truly, innately, inertly, without like officially claiming it as my team, supported United from 2001 when they first started So, literally, and at the same time, in the same breath, I was buying, I bought a Chelsea jersey, which to this day, people will be like, "You bought a Chelsea jersey?" It's like, yeah, I was confused. I was young. I didn't know what I was doing.
Said he was
You know, but
bisexual.
nah,
Gotcha.
I didn't
Yo,
say none of
fam.
that.
Whoa,
I'm
fam.
just, fam, I'm just saying in the soccer world, fam. I didn't know what the fuck was
No, let's
going
keep
on,
it in
fam.
between the lines for
Yo,
sure.
you said that, fam. You're gonna have to cut that shit. Fucking weirdo, bro. But
Unbelievable.
anyways,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
but really, with United, it's like, how far, bro, they have like fallen off, bro. Like, I mean, literally to go from, I mean, they have no European competition next year.
Well,
It's just domestic. Fam.
it's hard.
I
It's
mean,
hard
you
for
might
him because
be playing with Wrexham,
it's hard, Victorious,
but
because they have
wait, congratulations, Wrexham.
another promotion. It's hard for them, Victorious, I think, because they have expectations every year, bro. Those
Yeah.
clubs in the Everton ain't got no expectations. These
I
clubs,
mean,
these mid tables, these mid.
don't get relegated. It's
Yeah,
Everton.
that's right. That's the expectation. Stay up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they have, United has expectations, top four, top six, Europa at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Um, Europa Conference, if like, at worst. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me,
Right.
but give me
Right.
something. They have
Give me the
expectations every year.
green, give me the
But
orange, but
yo,
blue.
fam, that's a good thing to have. It's good to
No,
have
of course.
expectations, right? You
Well,
don't
we
want to
have
be
we have none of those tournaments next year, fam.
get back on the horse. That's what we got to do.
The fact that Tottenham is in there again, and they're gonna struggle, and it's like,
That's
and the
okay.
coach said, it. He's like, "Yo, bro, like if we get in there, we don't we don't belong there." So I guess if there's like
Not in the qualifying either.
no, literally, we
They're
don't
in,
belong.
baby.
No, fam, we don't belong anywhere near there. We literally need to start from the trenches, fam. Go back, you know what I'm saying? Get dirty, get nasty, and that's what it's
Yeah.
gonna be.
In order to
Tottenham,
rebuild, you got to destroy.
yeah, Tottenham's like, it's like a fake crypto. It's like they think they're in there.
Oh, XRP.
Literally, it's like nasty. It's like, oh, I
Math,
know a guy. Yeah, Maddie. Yeah, we all know a Maddie.
math. Oh man, it's like the ETH there. Yo, fam. Anything else you
Or
seen in the prem?
Messi, not Maddie. Messi.
Anything else you seen in the prem, or any other news? Any transfers? Anything else to look out for? In whatever, any other league, fam. Even this
Now,
this
the only
midsummer league here.
no, the only thing I can say, because this is, I rep United, it's that I can only hope that
Gang
United
gang.
goes for, you know, proven prem players. Get rid of
Oof.
the Hoylands. Get rid of whoever is worth, more than double-digit millions. Get rid of them. You have not proven that you should be on this team, so get out. Get out, get out, get out. Get the most for your buck. I mean, just get the guys that are proven in the Prem. We talked about it. Like, I just want guys. I mean, and it's gonna cost a buck, but I don't know, man. United got the dollar. We'll see, man. It's
More to
you know,
follow.
we
More to follow on that, fam.
we didn't even get into like, Verts signing for Liverpool, City signing all these incredible midfielders. Like, we didn't even get into all that, right?
Oof.
We didn't get into all that. We can get into another time. There's a whole new transfer thing, but like, Verts signing for Liverpool, and
Florian.
yeah, trading away Devers to the Giants, like, all the,
Ooh. Wow.
and then you got the whole, City and Pep and all this and,
Auto transfers.
midfielder, a lot of stuff. So United, City, Liverpool, Chelsea's kind of mid. They'll still be doing their thing. I mean, I don't know, Arsenal, we haven't even mentioned them. Your boy at the gas station, like, I don't even know what the
Wow,
hell.
Kobe. I gotta holler at him. I've been skipping this. I've been like, yeah, I don't, nothing really to talk about. I don't want to make it awkward to go in there and just
Well, this man finished with no titles, second
nothing, fam.
place, and like nothing, fam. And you might as well
Spurs
just
put
be
up a trophy
United.
right in their face.
Literally in their
Say,
face, fam. So
Kobe, tell me how
that's
my
it.
ass tastes. That's
Yeah,
how
literally, super sour,
I
fam.
might give him that next time I go in there. Give him that
Big
shot.
time, big time. So,
Kobe,
yo, fam, that's our European soccer talk, fam. We talk our shit, man. That's what we got, man.
glory, Man United. Yeah, more to follow, of course. Big transfer season still going on. Victoria's got the mug. Yeah, and that's
Always.
always more to follow in the football world. And Revs, MLS. We got, like I said, we got this crazy summer tournament coming up.
Crazy, crazy.
I saw your boy Messi hit another free kick yesterday, or like the night, or today. I don't even know, fam. Just always something going on in the soccer world.
Oh, I did see the free kick, and it was good.
It was tasty, fam. Me and Marcus been playing some FIFA lately. We dominated yesterday 4-0 and then 2-0. So we've been
Wow.
streaking today. So yesterday,
That's when you can play with versus,
it's the best. Moving on, fam. Moving right along. Episode 124. Your boy
Yeah.
Victorious Javier. Here we go. We went through Res. Glory, glory, Man United. Let's hop into the wrestling world, fam. I'm going to be underneath Bladen hardcore, like your boy CM Punk. Underneath the Spanish ring. Oh, he's got him, fam. Oh, man. Blading hard, too, fam. I
Bro,
heard a
like
nasty rumor that your boy, it's not going to work for me, brother. Your boy Hulk Hogan was on his deathbed after some neck surgery went wrong. I heard that from Bubba the Love Sponge. I don't know if you want to speak on that, fam. I
nah,
saw your boy Bill Goldberg is
the
coming back.
worst. Nah.
I don't know. I don't.
No, honestly,
My
like,
girl
nah,
Livy out with an injury. I mean, we got King of the
nah.
Ring
Ooh,
tournament. We just did some Money in the Bank.
wow, got me hot right now.
Mellow, talk about it, fam.
You got me hot with that Bill Goldberg talk. I'm not gonna lie.
This man,
You got me
freaking Bill
fucked up with that.
Goldberg,
Nah, because I'm just like, this dude's a loser, bro.
loser. How they
And
giving this man another payday?
it's like, yeah, this guy almost killed the Undertaker. First off, damn near almost killed the Undertaker, bro. Almost literally got rid of a legend from us, bro. And it's like, bro, you come from the WCW streets, bro, the nastiest of them all, bro.
Real
It's like, I
grimy.
don't. It's like for me, it's like, get the fuck out of here, Bill Goldberg. And the fact that like Goldberg was being talked about by Gunther, and Gunther was just talking about Bret Hart. So it's like, as far as I'm concerned, and I need to see Bret Hart come in this match and stomp on Goldberg's face, throw some salt on his face, something, bro.
I saw this man maybe using that Razor Ramon, that Scott Hall cattle prod, right on him. Shock his
Yo,
ass.
absolutely. Electrocution, fam.
Shock his ass and collect the
Shock his
really just
ass,
give him the
bro.
payday that he needs. But I'll tell you
Please
one
get
thing,
him out of here, bro.
fam. I saw Bret Hart in like a independent promotion, like it was big league wrestling or big time wrestling or something like that. This man was moving slow, and I know he's
You're
had some
talking about like
medical.
Bret Hart. You talking about him moving on the streets?
No, the hitman just walking.
Oh, well, I mean, fam,
So I
yo,
don't even. He's not.
I would,
I don't know
I
what
would,
kind of
want,
performance he would be able to.
yeah, fam, I wouldn't want video footage of me on my worst day either. You feel
So
me? So it's like,
I don't know, but yeah, we can incorporate something. I think maybe send a video or something. We can incorporate something to break this man off. A legacy paycheck. Like, yo, jeez
I
Louise.
am not down with Bill Goldberg.
Nah, he sucks. And like you said,
I'm
ain't
not
nothing good
down.
ever come out of. You know what came out of good out of WCW? Sting,
Bro, Billy Kidman is like more of like a
Billy
fucking
Kidman, D. Malenko,
like literally like these are the cruiserweight like
moving to
guys.
Guerrero, Chris Benoit.
Christ Almighty. So like for me, Bill Goldberg, like get fucked. And I'm sure like if I'm one of these reporters, just like the same guy who came across carrying cross, if I saw Bill Goldberg, I'd be sure he'd be like, Victor, you said something? Yeah, yo, yeah, of
Eat
course I was
shit,
talking.
Bill Goldberg. Yeah,
Yeah. I guess I have to play the card. Like, yeah, I guess. But it's like, yo, bro, honestly, I'd kick him in his leg, fam.
Bill
Old ass
Goldberg
dude.
fan.
I mean, I don't know, man.
All right, yo, moving right along. Money in the Bank,
Let's
fam.
go. Let's go.
Please,
Keep
God,
me
this
in
man,
line. Keep me in
I
line.
got you fucked up. My bad.
Yeah, get me fucked up, fam.
Money in the Bank.
We're on minute 23 too, so we're staying somewhat in line.
We got who got the Money in the Bank? Liv
Not
got it.
Seth got it from the
Seth
men's,
Rollins.
but I mean, and then Liv,
Was it? Oh yeah, Liv got it right, but then she got hurt.
where are we?
You ready?
Yep, Zayn
The
or
countdown. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So we got King of the Ring coming up. We have a little Money in the Bank. We got the Livy and Seth Rollins. They got it. I don't know if they need it. Whatever. What do you think about King of the Ring? Do you have the matchups there at all, fam?
Yeah, I mean, I got fam like we got Rhodes and Uso squaring off on Monday night, right? And then before it all kind of comes together in Saudi, you got Zayn, and Orton. At least on the men's side. On the women's side, fam, I got Bliss and Asuka and Roxanne versus Cargill. Which, to be fair, I had absolutely no clue that either of these girls were in it. You know what I'm saying? But
That's the
that's what
final four.
it's the final four.
That's a weak ass women's tournament. Out of all the girls in the women's, it sucks. Liv got hurt. That's a weak ass tournament.
I mean, Liv got hurt, but
What you think that's a work, fam?
yeah, 100%.
Oh, interesting. What about my bad. The men's side, this it's down to four.
Yeah. And all these matches, and I knew this too, but it's like they were all fatal four ways. So, Rhodes got in over Priest,
Oh
Andrade,
yeah. Yep.
Nakamura.
All coming in. Yep.
Uso got in over Sheamus, Rusev coming in from AEW Hawk. Get the fuck out
Who do
of
you think?
here.
Who do you think's gonna get it? Who do you think wins these tournaments, fam?
I mean, I
Yep.
think in
And
the
this is all at
end,
Night of Champions in Saudi on this Saturday coming up. I think.
I think on the women's side, which I'm not opposed to it, but if I'm looking at these final four, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Roxanne Perez.
Took the word. The only one I could think of.
Oscar, I mean, they
No
get good
thanks. Just
back,
came back.
but it's like, bro, it's like you guys got to
Alexa
do,
Bliss. No.
but it's like, yo, bro, you got to run promos, and it's like, Oscar, you had a few months, honey, to like, brush it
Yo,
up,
something.
bro.
Welcome her back. Or yo, throw some vignettes out there. Throw some. Yo, coming back. She's working hard. I don't know, something.
She came back worse.
Dang.
At least the
Dang.
promos, the wrestling is real good. I love Oscar, but god damn, bro,
Damn. She wasn't practicing her English.
nah, bro, like.
I saw that. In the.
That shit was tough, bro. We got Stephanie Vacor from Chile out here actually putting in the time.
What's her name looks like is putting in the time too.
Who?
The other Japanese chick.
Yeah, Kyrie. I mean, or
No,
my bad.
no.
Yeah,
You
the
know who?
Olympian. Yeah,
Yep. Um,
Io.
Io Sky.
But Io cares. Bro. Io has fought men, bro.
She's putting
Like
in some
recently.
serious work.
I'm not
You
saying
know,
Asuka hasn't, but like Io's like a different. She's like, yeah, she's like
who do you
different,
who do you got on the men's side?
fam. Like, I mean.
I see you looking back there. Who do you
I
like? Who
am.
do you like?
I'm looking back, fam, and it's like Cody Rhodes is Cody Rhodes. He doesn't need this tournament. Jey Uso, he doesn't even really need the tournament. But what I think the tournament needs is a Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn, fam. I think they need that. I don't know how that's gonna get twisted in, but it's like the other side of it is like you can do a Cody versus Orton, but like I need a Sami Zayn versus Jey Uso, Bloodline, something. You know what I'm saying? Something. Give me, give me.
I'm gonna roll with your predictions, fam. Like where's Roman?
He might have something to do with that, but
Where's
this man
Roman
is.
at?
Where the fuck is Roman?
Where's Roman, fam?
I
I
mean,
don't
I'm
like no. This man's
hearing
a come on. This guy's literally like the Tom Brady. This guy's a
the
top dog,
only
man.
the only thing I can think of is that they're protecting him, and it's for the reason that we know why they would be protecting him. Health and all that, but
I'm
it's
gonna say because he's hurt.
well, I mean, if you think down deep of it, why would Roman be away for a long period of time and I don't want to speculate, fam, but this man
Not gonna
has
work for me, brother.
I mean he's got that whole this leukemia shit, fam, and I'm not trying to bring
Oh,
that into
Diablo.
it, but I'm saying though, like low key,
That's not a work.
I don't know, fam, that's a whole nother segment, but like I understand that this man's gone through it.
That's not for today.
It's not for
That's real
today.
talk.
No, it's not. It's really not for today. But from what I understand, it's like I don't know if people believe that that could be like a thing that takes someone out. Is that a thing? I don't know. It's because
No, that's fair. That's fair, fam.
I'm just saying it's like you're making he's had 3 matches and he gets paid 15 mil a year. The math and the practice and all that just doesn't add up.
Oof.
Something I don't know. I'm just trying to think of it from a logistical standpoint. Like, what is it? What's going on?
No, that's logical, fam. That's pragmatic. Absolutely.
Yep. And this is a real pod, and we bring like entertainment, but there's got to be a realness to some of this too. So
Let's no, that's real. Let's keep it moving though. Anything else in the WWE world? We're looking for. Yo, did they have? They didn't have King of the Ring last year, did they?
they tried in it. If they did, I don't recall it being like a big thing. Actually, the last time I recall like any King of the Ring stuff, it was like Kofi Kingston and like actually not even. It was Xavier Woods, and it was like a joke.
And I know that WWE they're doing like they bought
Fucking joke.
AAA or Lucha Underground, so they got like stuff going on with there. They had like
Yeah.
Clash Worlds Collide or whatever.
Worlds collide.
There's a whole lot of shit going on, fam. I
That's
don't even know if you've been
definitely
watching AEW or fucking TNA. I don't know what's going on.
now. I was talking to my brother the other day. Shout out Sal. Happy birthday.
Let's
Approaching
go,
50.
yo.
You already
Yo,
know.
blessed up.
You already know it. He said, "Oh, nephew." Talking to Lucas. He said, "Oh, you watch AEW?" And from afar, I'm kind of looking like a little disappointed, like AEW, bro. Like w- the same streets we came from, bro. Like we weren't come from AEW streets, fam.
Bravo.
Sal had me watch. I watched Monday Night Raw with Sal for the first time, fam. So it's
Wow.
wild to me, like, this man's approaching 50 and he's talking about AEW. Like,
I love it.
you, bro, but we got to sharpen up.
Yo, I remember back in the day watching WCW on TBS. I'm sure you did too,
Yeah,
fam.
but fam, that made sense.
I remember also watching. There was also like we used to be able to watch some other wrestling. Where like it must have been like Mid South wrestling or something. We used to get access to. I don't know, fam, but
Well, you're slightly older than me, not that much older, but like enough older than me that like you may have been like watched like you're probably
yeah, I
watching
might have
just
got some regional shit, fam.
yes. No,
Some of that fucking.
you're just older than me where it's like yeah, for sure. You may have been like really actually pressing the knobs on the TV to get channel 2,
Diablo,
3,
fam.
4.
I know, yo.
Like I had it, man, but you
Chill.
actually, I think you were deep in it, fam. You
Chill.
and
Yeah,
Cindy both, bro.
I'm glad you gave some love out to Saul. Yo, shout out Cindy too. Cindy's cleaning company. Make sure
100.
get your spot cleaned up. I know she actually cleans my place. Thank you, Cindy. But
Yes.
yo, Saul, glad you mentioned him. Happy birthday, many blessings. And not only that, fam, it's like graduation season real quick. You know what I'm saying? So shout out all the graduates. I don't know if we need like a graduation party for every level
Well,
that everyone's doing nowadays, but like, yo, happy on to all the teachers. Happy summer break. You guys did your
teachers,
thing. All the students
everyone.
matriculated, right? I think that's what the people say, fam.
Matriculation for sure.
So you already know. Just it's that
Um,
time of year. So just while you were mentioning Saul, just wanted to mention the
yeah.
graduations, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying, on all levels. So
I
shout out.
probably half my cousins had kids who graduate. I seen kids on the
Oh yeah, they're on the socials out there, fam.
like from the 5th grade all the way to high school up to college. So
All the way up and down.
I can't even keep track, man. Just make
Nope.
us
So
proud.
everybody, all our friends, all our family, congratulations, man. Like you said,
Make us
they got
proud.
kids going on. Like yo, next generation,
What's right?
keep it going. Onward and upward, fam. Anything else in the wrestling world you want to tap into? I know, like I said, they got this joint coming up Saturday. I think at 1:00. I don't know if we got soccer. Our last week of soccer coming up for Tyler, Team Barcelona,
Wow.
11:30 to 12:30.
Wow.
So we'll be able to catch that, my man Kirk. We got a little barbecue action coming up, a little pool party coming up on Saturday too. So we got a little busy day there, but
Nah, fam. I
yeah,
mean,
we're gonna have to throw on the wrestling. You got the outside TV. We're gonna have to throw on the wrestling there, fam. You already know.
it's a midday event, man. Anytime you can get like midday, midday
Let's go.
anything, whether it's soccer or wrestling, I
Go
would love to
for it.
play soccer. Fam,
Yep.
sign this up. But yeah, yo, we're going into next week. We're looking at Monday and Tuesday being like 98, 100
Hot,
degree days, fam.
spicy.
Shout out
Cover up.
Rangers,
Dangerous.
Academy, football. You know,
Yeah,
our boy Henry, he got the camps going on next week. So
get the camps. I know Matt got the camps, yo.
Matt,
Marcus got the
Henry,
camp going on.
all the camps, fam. Get the kids out there, get them active,
But I
all
told
that.
Chris, you know what I told Kristen though too, like you just said, like it's 90. I don't need Marcus out there in the 90 something heat.
Oh no way, we do the half days, fam.
We do the full days, but I told her, yo, just yank his ass after the half day
Oh no,
because,
we're doing
and that's why, like, why doesn't Europe play in the summer? Because they're not idiots, fam. Like
that. It is.
they don't want to be out there in the 90.
Well, I was seeing, some of these clubs out here in the Club World Cup, talking about 84 degrees. They're like, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah. I was gonna say, I guarantee you, they're complaining. They
Yeah,
don't want to.
Atletico. But
Yeah, they don't want
But Atletico has a special place in hell for them, fam.
to. They don't. Yeah, they're gonna complain about everything.
They got a special place in hell for them, fam.
Fam, let's jump into the next thing. What do we got? The next thing we got Rebs, Glory, Glory, WW. Let's go. Oh, we went Money in the Bank. We went King of. Now we got golf, fam. Oh, before we jump into some Bitcoin.
Yeah. Before we get into the BTC, there is some golf stuff. I mean, we got U.S. Open.
Don't even, fam. I got written here just real quick on my notes too, like spam calls I've been getting out of this world. I know there was like a 16 billion person leak of all kind of information from Apple and Google and
First off, my shit's
Meta.
been leaked since right? Like no joke, fam. Like maybe I shouldn't admit this, but it's like if you
Diablo,
take,
yo. Like can't have nothing, yo.
you can't have nothing, fam. So the way I look at it is like, listen, I'm an open book, fam. Just like
Can't have
just,
nothing, freak.
fam, just like you know, the network, right? The block stream, the
The
block,
blockchain. This man said he's fucking
fam.
verifiable.
Literally, it's like, all right, like, I'm no different, fam. It's like, go ahead, look me up. Oh, you surprised I seen that? Oh,
I
you
got fam. I know you're going off. I know you're going off in the fam. If
no,
I don't
no,
stop
fam,
you,
because
keep
I
going.
nah,
Steve.
so please don't.
If I don't interject here, you just
Yeah,
fucking keep.
interject. Yeah,
Believe me, I'm fired
thank
up too about it because
no.
I get calls, I get texts. Kristen's like, "Yo, is this for you?"
It's like, oh,
Like
we seen your public information, how much you owe. Like, yeah, motherfucker,
she's getting
everybody
texts.
knows how much I owe, bro.
She's getting texts from exactly from like Department of Massachusetts Department of
Cool, bro.
DMV. Like, yo, you owe us money. I'm
Cool,
like,
bro. Yo, the
no, I'm
worst
like, yo,
part
don't
about it
press
is
the link.
the worst part about it is Kendra's like, I know this was like 3 years ago. She's like, I know you didn't respond to that. I'm like, yo, I definitely gave them everything.
Diablo.
Sucks, fam. That was like, but yo, you get caught up, fam.
Diablo.
You're like,
No, fam.
I
Nah,
mean, I'm
nah.
saying 3 years ago, fam. I'm
That's
a
not
better
you now.
person now, fam.
Thank you. Amen. That's not you
I'm
now.
just,
That can't be
yeah,
you.
I'm literally, I'm talking about like, I was literally like,
We don't lose.
quickly,
We
blah, blah,
learn.
blah, 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 blah. She's like, yo, we didn't do no toes and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yo, you're right. We did. Yo, you're right. I have no recollection. Why the fuck did I?
Fam, you're about to get me fired up right now.
What
You're
the?
about to get me
Yo, but
fired.
you think
Yeah,
I'm the only one,
I'm gonna
fam?
ride up. I'm
You
gonna
think I'm
ride
the
up to your
yo?
place
I'm
to
a, I'm a
give you
smart
a
dude.
cross
You think I'm the
body.
only one? Yo, spam.
I'm gonna run
Listen,
up to
I'm
your
not
place
the
to
only one.
fucking put you in a figure eight.
Yeah, your sister got. I've been got. Your aunt's been got. Yo, fam, your best friend whose mother thought that she was good, she's been got. Yo,
Damn.
everybody's been got. So I'm
Fucking
not the
spam,
only
yeah.
fucking one, bro.
They
And
gotta
I'm
have
done
us.
with this shit, bro, because the smartest people getting got. Like,
I don't. That's
but
why I don't
cool,
answer
yeah.
nobody.
Oh, yeah.
If anything, the police come to my door.
Please come to my door,
And not only that, watch out for these fake police, fam.
bro. No, watch out for the fake electricity people. Like, oh, sign this thing. You think you're getting like free electricity? Nah, you're actually giving this shit to fucking Tehran
You just doubled up your fucking rate, and you're getting
easily,
fucking someone's fucking siphoning your shit too.
1,000%, fam. So it's not about the police, fam. It's about Roger who comes to your
Yeah,
door talking about he got special
DTA,
electricity for you, fam.
DTA. We don't trust anybody.
Yeah, literally. People worry about ICE. Like I'm worried
What
about DTA, fam.
I got, let's see. Cheating in golf, fam. I don't even want to talk about the whatever. On to the next one. I got ones who are not here with us. Bless up. Ones who ain't here with us.
It's facts,
Amen.
fam.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't here with us. A lot of
Lots,
anniversaries coming up. So amen.
Yep.
And we move forward, fam. Oh, excise tax. Fam, I got blasted with an excise tax.
Wow.
And for the car,
That's
I got
definitely it. That's a mass thing, bro.
but you know what it was? Yeah, it's fucking obnoxious.
I get the
And
sewer and the water tax up here in New Hampshire. It's
yo,
like,
fam,
yo,
what a
what?
joke! What a joke! Because I got like the fifth notice, not like the first notice, not the second one that hits you with some interest, not the third one that hits you with a penalty. I got like the fourth or fifth one that hit you with like a demand notice with like 5 penalties. Yo, it was a third of the money I had to pay was in fees. It was like $400 and like 133 in fees.
I mean, for one calendar year?
Yeah, well, it's for like Kristen and I. It's for both of us.
No, I get it. I get
Or it was like $300, and I had to pay 100 of it was in fees.
it. Chalk
I was
it
like,
up.
yo, what the fuck, bro?
Chalk it
And
up.
I called the lady, or I texted, I emailed the city of Haverhill. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, where's the first three bills? How come I only got the last one? She was like, oh, we send them all to the same address. And I go, not only that, I get text. I'm on the text service. I get a text when I get a new real estate, any bills, I get a text. I said, why can't we? I didn't get no text for this. She goes, oh, we can't text this one. This is on a different. I go, lady, I'm not trying to argue. That don't even make sense.
It makes sense for him. Like, send me the right link, or don't send me the link, or
Oh
you
man,
know,
why are you trying to rob us? This is why people,
nah. If it ain't the milk,
we're done.
if it's not the milkman coming in talking about using milk, it's like, yeah, I don't know what to
Why are
tell
you
you,
trying to
man.
rob us,
Yeah,
man? It's crazy.
man, fam. On this note, I mean, we were on golf. We may have been on golf. We got to get on Bitcoin now, fam.
We have to. We have to. Because the money's broken. Because that's what happens. This is what happens. People try
They're
to
gonna
nickel
call
and
us
dime.
they're gonna call us crazy, but
I don't care, fam. They try to nickel and dime us, right?
sure.
Oh, here's this excise tax. We didn't send you we told you we send you the first and second and third one, but we didn't. We just kept that here in the office. Actually, we just kept tacking on the fucking fees and the interest and the penalties.
Rinse and
We're gonna
repeat.
send you this fucking fifth one,
Yeah.
and there's no contesting it. There's no nothing. I was like, hey, what's the deal with this? She was like, I can't take. Before she said anything, she was like, I can't take off any fees. She didn't even
Take
say hi, or she
yo.
didn't even say, hey, like, good morning. It was like, she was like, yo, I can't take off any
Nah,
fees.
I mean, they plan
I
away.
wanted to
That
kill
was
fam.
crazy. Yeah, nah, it's wild, man. You're talking about like municipals and like, you know, how do you
This
even
is my
go about?
same town fam that I called and I said, yo, can we talk about Bitcoin? The
Nah,
lady laughed at me and she
they
said,
didn't let
yo,
me
it's
in.
not fucking happening. And she got real fucking spicy with me.
Nah, at least the senators and governor like office, at least they're giving me the fake email. Yo, well, at least like have a
They're giving you
conversation.
that chat GPT reply.
That's fine with me, fam. Lie to me. Like, we're all lying to each other.
Would I lie to you,
Yeah.
baby?
As long as
Would
we
I
can keep
lie to
as long
you?
as it's not a hard no, we can keep the
You
convo
know
going.
it's
I
true.
think we're okay.
There's no one else
Yeah.
but you. Would
That's
I
right. But
lie?
yeah, shout out to New Hampshire. We're at least trying to do something out here with the Bitcoin. Even
Absolutely.
with
They're
the,
making steps forward, making some
digital
progress in the Granite State.
currency or whatever it is that you believe in. And even if you don't, again, even just the fact that, there's technology out there and, everyone talks about it, digital currency and knowing more about it, knowing like what, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Again, whatever, we all know the best one.
Fam, we're here June 19th, 2025, Juneteenth. The price of Bitcoin, 104,801
Mhm.
and some change. So,
Higher up than, it's been floating
some might,
around.
yeah, I know where there's some numbers out there that has been, up over 100,000 for, maybe 45 days straight or something like that at this point. But it's nothing new, I guess, to be up over 100. It's just standard at this point, standard operating
I will
procedure.
I will say the over 45,000 over the 45 days of 100,000, we haven't been through that. We ain't never
No, I'm just saying it's, for us, it doesn't really matter.
No, well, right, it doesn't because we all know what's going on.
But yeah, no, you're right about that. This is some, yeah,
It
I
is.
guess I misspoke there. Some record territory for sure.
Yep. No, it's to be fair, I've almost taken it for granted. When you mentioned it to me, it almost didn't really because right around that time, it was like I was leaving to Florida, and I think it was still like, yeah, just floating right above, and it was even going up high. I think we were floating around the 112 out there, 111.
Oh, yeah, I think that's a record. Yeah, that's right around the record. So yeah, we were. I don't
But
know,
it's
fam.
like oh, you think it's just gonna sit there at one point? Like, nah, man, it's only going higher. But again, you know, we sound like psychopaths, fam, when people really hear it, and they don't really get it. It's funny too. It's like I've talked to smart people who have been in like investing in this shit since like 2024, not even like realizing like that they've been investing in like this incredible. And I kicked on November 24, and it's like, wow, you didn't even know you were like growing into this like amazing asset, and I grew into it like way later than you did, and you still don't understand it. Like that stuff's just like mind blowing to me, fam.
Yeah, but fam, yeah, I agree with you. But that happens a lot to a lot of things, and I would even say
Like you
some
said,
of
a lot of
my.
things.
It's like I call it like dumbing into it,
Right.
or like gorilla into it, monkey into it. You just like
Yep.
you just aped into it.
For sure. For sure. For sure. Well put.
Uh,
Well put. Well put. Well put. Well put.
no, and it happens to a lot of things. But like for you have to be, even though you ape into it, you at least that person knew you or knew they knew something well enough to be like, yeah, let me at least speculate and put a little bit of action into this thing called Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? They knew something. Whether they knew enough or like eventually your knowledge, I'm sure, surpassed them. At a faster rate, and what you think and what you know about Bitcoin is obviously on a different level. But yeah, in general, fam, I think about us, and I think about I want to think about some new things that we're trying to learn, and how I don't know. To me, in general, I got a new, and maybe we've talked about this, just a new perspective.
Yeah. Yep.
Just a new perspective, just a new feeling, a good feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just about. I'm not trying to buy junk, fam.
Yeah.
Junk doesn't even like. And this leads to a video maybe I want to drop, or we could drop, fam. I want to talk about people in the Bitcoin space who I like and I enjoy, like my man Chris
Oh,
Johnson,
I mean, we
like
can.
like your boy Rajat,
I
like
mean,
a bunch of obviously fam, like Michael Saylor, and like these top dogs, Jack
I
Ma,
mean, I mean, yeah, Jack Mallers, you know what I'm saying? You've got, you know what I'm saying, Michael Saylor. I mean,
Natalie Brunell that we follow, like these
oh,
pod,
bro, by the way, absolute fucking smoke show. But like,
smoking,
it's
smart, just sharp
so
as a tack. But
sharp
like,
attack, bro.
but like
And I mean,
my
good.
man Chris Johnson, who I've been I've been on him forever. CJ
You
on,
know, but CJ is of a different, like, he really truly from a different class. Even just the way he talks about it. I mean, for me, it's like, you know, Bitcoin is already a thing where it's like, you've got a percentage of people who already know about it, which is a small percentage. Then you take the percentage of people who know about it, and then you take those of that percentage and of those people who we can like identify with, fam. And CJ for me, just like, for what we represent, fam, and what like the culture, he speaks it. So for me, it's
definitely.
like it's really just about like
And he's
extending,
living it too.
and he's living it, fam. So for me, it's like extending more of like what guys like CJ do, and really try to bring on and for one, like give game where it is, because it's like this is a dude who's really been doing it. But it's like, yeah, we're trying to speak it into existence in that frame rate, not in the frame rate that I know that X minus 32 cat. I don't speak that.
Yeah, well, I don't see. Sometimes I think about that too, because I don't mind spreadsheets, and I don't mind get
Same.
right. I
But I
don't mind
also like
getting into
real
those
talk.
numbers.
But I
Yeah,
also like real talk.
amen.
I actually like someone who like when they're talking about it, they're not even talking about ex exponential monetary. I don't listen. I get that, but I also like, you know what I'm saying? I need to hear it from a level of like, have you been through the thick of it? Have you actually experienced what it's like to come from like a little bit of struggle, a little bit of like that's what I need. I need so when I see like people who are influenced by CJ, like I seen some Dominican chick, she was like, bro, she was speaking from her car and she's like, yo, I got game from CJ, and it's like, bro,
Wow.
we're just one of the many people that affected by CJ. So it's like CJ already got his own crew, bringing it down to the people who get the culture. You know what I'm saying? And there's subcultures. So again, not to get into it, but I totally get what he's getting on, and if he's hearing it, get what it is that we're trying to put onto the
Yeah,
people
shout
like
out.
You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out.
So
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like the coach. It's the coaching tree, fam. It's a coaching tree.
It's really the coaching tree, fam. So that's what I love about CJ, because I think for me he gives to the culture, and it's less about the bullshit. It's just like, yo, this is what it is. I'm with my boy who's kind of nerdy and he's talking about it, and then you got some Dominican shorty talking about it. It's like,
I love it all for sure. So when I look here at these top assets, Victorious, I look at gold number one, Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, and then Bitcoin. And then like the right away, the first thing I think of, I'm looking at all these assets, and right away the first thing I think of is like only one of them you can't make more of.
can make more. It's a limited
You
supply.
can you can issue more shares of Google, of of Alphabet, of
Right.
Amazon, of Apple, Nvidia. They do it all the time. Microsoft all the time. They dilute it.
Shares.
Gold you can find anywhere. All right, you can. Elon wants to find some asteroids with gold. They said Bitcoin is 21 million. That's it, capped.
Cap,
Stop
baby.
mining in 2140, and like we got about 85 years or something. And the last full Bitcoin takes like 40 years to mine, fam.
Which is unbelievable. But that's for the kids. You know what I'm saying? But right, like YouTube will be around, right? Like video footage, audio footage, like whatever it is. Hopefully, this shit will be around to tell people it's like, yo, know the asset, know the commodity, whatever it is you want to classify it as. Know it, understand it, and more importantly, know that it's the first. It's the OG, fam. People play Fortnite. They talk about OG, Fortnite OG, the first map. It's like Bitcoin, the first crypto. It's like, yeah, bro. Like, respect that shit. Respect it.
We,
Respect it.
we're here on the next tab, fam, talking about Bitcoin, and we're just kind of looking at the halving schedule. The next one coming up here, we have the 2024 one that we're on right now. The next one coming up in 2028, where after every block reward, you are issued 1.5625 Bitcoin. So really, in 2028, again, there's only 21 million, right? So the demand is going to keep getting more. The supply is fixed. So what happens? Literally, the basic law of supply and demand.
People don't realize, fam, there's just this mechanism of digital gold that has been spit out 97%, 98%. There'll be about X 2%, whatever, being spit back out over the course of the next, whatever, 100 years. Um, yeah, I mean, limited supply, finite supply, whatever, that's a real thing. You talk about the shares versus how much you can actually own. You talk about shares, that's a whole separate component of Bitcoin where, again, you don't own shares of it, you own pieces of it. And there's only so much of it. So, what happens when the day comes when you want to go and earn a piece of that and you actually can't buy it,
Mm. Yeah,
right?
like no one's gonna want to
No,
give
no,
up their
no, no, literally, like you're gonna go on an exchange one day, or your kid is gonna go on an exchange one day, and you haven't even had the proper conversation with your kid to understand that the reason why it hasn't or it isn't of supply of to them is because, yeah, bro, you should have bought when we told you to buy. And when the time comes when we tell you there's no more, it's because we've already told you, bro. This shit's being bought up from nations and countries and cities and individuals. It's like, what are we talking about?
lot of businesses, fam,
Oh my
turning
goodness,
into
bro.
Bitcoin treasuries.
It's not gonna be enough for us to buy. There's gonna be a time where you're gonna go on Coinbase, you're gonna go on Kraken, you're gonna go on your Ledger, you're gonna go on wherever, and you're gonna try and buy it. And it's either gonna be, well, one, it's never too high to buy. So that's rule number one. $500,000, you buy it at
I was
$500,000
gonna
if you
say,
want.
if you can trade paper, if you can trade fiat for it, then you trade
Buy it.
fiat for it.
But
Eventually, the day will come where you can't.
but by the time you get to the point where it's 500,000, we've already been laughing at you saying we bought it at 100,000 or we bought it at 93,000. But people don't get that yet. People will watch
Been
this
buying it.
video, right? They will see and they'll be like, "Oh my God, these guys were right." And it's like, yeah, yeah, we know this. And that's why we were putting actual videos up telling you. But here I am sitting here on a Bitcoin.
Remember, how about that video where that guy was like, "Yo, just buy $1."
Like, what?
Yeah, we're here at
Uh,
100,000 still, saying buy
well, man.
100,000.
Yeah, it's gonna be at 300,000 soon. It'll be at 400,000 soon. It's like, well, okay. I'm kind of done talking about it, but sure. You want to talk to me about XRP? Like, get out of here, bro.
USA $36 trillion in debt. I think they're adding 2 or 3 more trillion on the latest budget that was passed. So it's not like if they're tightening whatever they got it. Come on, like they're just still spending like they're spending, fam.
Oh yeah. And they want to tell us like, this is your credit score. It's like, that's funny to me.
Federal Reserve doing whatever they want to do, and sometimes people don't understand the Federal Reserve is its own private entity. Nothing federal about it, and they don't have any reserves. They're just they're a private entity, set up to rob the United States.
Michael Feller said it best. They're bleeding us. Like we're actually being blood. You know what I'm saying? Like we're being like Dracula,
So I like
Bram Stoker's Dracula just sucking you dry, bro.
I like Michael Saylor's example. He said his house on the Miami beachfront was worth $1 million in 1920. All right, was $1 million. Now it's worth $100 million. All right, so that's how much the dollar has devalued. We're the same house, nothing has changed. That's the winning currency of modern times. So there's a lot of things at play here, fam. That if you want to talk about game theory,
Oh, fam, they're
just
not, they're not. But the thing is, the general pub's not. They just,
you want to talk a little bit about game theory, fam, where like, does it make more sense
well,
that
well,
to just even get some skin in the game and just like, yo, if say you have $100, you're worth $100. Say, yo, I'm gonna throw $5-10 in this game. I don't know. It might fall down to 0. It might fall into 1,000. Probably will fall into 1,000 if you do enough homework and you do the knowledge. You understand it's actually you might want to throw more than $5 or $10 in.
nah, I
So I don't
mean,
know, if that makes more sense. Where all of a sudden you look around and it's like, yo, I want to throw my money in now, but I can't now. And now instead of your $5 or $10, now you got to throw in $50.
no, and no, but no, the thing is, fam, that's what will happen. It's not even, that's what will happen. It's gonna happen to the people who. What's worse is it's gonna happen to the people who do the actual research and then find out like, oh my gosh. And it's going to be more respect to those people who wants to do the research and they're still buying it at 300 and 400 and 500,000. It's like, well, you believe in it.
So I bet you also too, fam. I bet you like a financial advisor, they have fiduciary duties, quote unquote, right? Fiduciary duty where they must
They have
like
douchery duties, man. They're douche.
they
That's
must do like the right thing by their client, quote unquote. But like I guarantee you some of them are not buying Bitcoin for their clients and personally buying Bitcoin for themselves because they look around, they see BlackRock buying. They know Fidelity has a $1 billion price prediction. Obviously that's fucking maybe out of this world, but like legitimately Google it. It's out there.
well, those are the
So
people who I don't want to trust. And those are the people who I wouldn't even want to I wouldn't even want them having conversations with my children, to be honest with you, because it's
right.
like,
So they're not recommending it to their clients. I guarantee you, because it's risky or it's volatile or it doesn't make sense. It's not proven enough. But I guarantee you, on their own, they're scooping some up.
definitely. Run the stats on that. I'm sure
Run it.
everyone who has someone telling them that advice, and I'll even say this much, they're not even telling you about Bitcoin. They're just buying it themselves.
Just
You
on the
know,
low.
yeah, just on the low. They already know it's the thing to tell you, but they're just not telling you because if they tell you, you're just like, what is this? And it's like, well, it's too bad that you're not actually spreading it deeper.
And they
Um,
might not have the knowledge either. Like they're just so it's hard to explain sometimes, right? What you don't know.
Well, you don't know.
And now you're trying to pass that on to clients, and you have
They
assets under management,
they
and
think
like,
they
yo,
know. They think they know, but it's like they're just hearing it. But again, Bitcoin. I mean, it's pretty simple. I would say the average person can just literally, um, look up Bitcoin, find out a little bit about it. Um, and the second part about it is like just purchase it in a small portion and just see how it rides out. Everything takes care of itself, fam.
yeah, it doesn't have to be that complicated, right? We buy the Bitcoin, we try, and a lot of people maybe miss a step, or like, you want to get that off. The Bitcoin on Coinbase isn't your Bitcoin,
It
right?
is
Like my
not.
man CJ says, the one on Strike or on River, on Swan,
It is
whatever it
not.
is, it's not your Bitcoin. All right,
It's actually theirs.
that's their Bitcoin. All right, so you have to get it off
Yeah,
and get it on cold storage.
that's it, man.
There's plenty of videos out there, plenty of help out there,
Um,
plenty of knowledge out there for that. But get it on some cold storage, get it off. Get it off.
get it off, man. Is Coinbase a good exchange? Yeah, I was sure. I mean, I would say it's probably one of the best. But, you know, at some point, the best, yeah, you can only be the best for so long.
What if they get hacked? Then we just talk about $16 billion, 16 billion person hack. They can't get hacked. Their website, they can't get hacked.
They can and they have been. So
So we got
also like,
exactly. We got this. You got to get the seed phrase right.
yep.
If you don't have the seed phrase, if you don't have the 12 or 24 words, it's really not your
Well,
keys.
I would, yeah,
Not
I
your
would also
coin.
say if you don't want to look into that, then you're not worthy of it.
Well, it's not.
No,
Again,
you're
I
not.
think
Well,
there's levels. There's levels to it all,
well,
fam.
there is, fam, but there's also people who are smart individuals, and it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Does that
We're
I don't want to say that kind of gets complicated, because it does kind of
no,
get
I
complicated.
mean, I guess it does, fam, but it's like, okay, if you're our age, if you were born, and I'm sorry, like you have no excuse, fam. If you're
Make it
born in,
happen.
no, if you're born in the year 1985, like me, like listen, bro,
Make it
like
happen.
make
You've done a lot more complicated things.
make it the fuck happen. I
Yes.
don't, I don't, I
Yep.
don't, I don't, I don't even.
That's how I feel about a lot
I
of
don't
shit.
even. Yeah, same fam, same fam. But the same way that you try to get through to me on a daily, on a weekly basis, is the same way that I try to get through to people on the same
Yep.
wavelength. And it's like there's an understanding, there's a gap, there's a gray area that, yeah, yeah, we've been talking about it for the past 44 minutes, hour, last 3 years, 4 years, fam. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go. That's what
So
we do, fam.
that's what it is, man.
Proud about it too.
Yep, 100%.
Episode 124, fam. Any last words here? We're gonna just kick the bucket here on
We're taking
6/19 Juneteenth.
USA, baby. I don't know what
USA
they're
still
doing right now.
going. I got the Revs joint. I got the USA behind me. That's how I do it. That's how we both do it.
100%, fam. Come on now.
Land of the free, home of the brave.
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else, fam.
Amen. So, fam, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's summer's kicking off in the right way, like it's supposed to.
The only
Get
way.
those
The only
vacays
way.
lined up. We got the camps lined up. Make sure you're supporting your local camps. And that's it, fam. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with everyone, with anything they got going on.
Absolutely.
Tourneys, you're trying to learn a new instrument. You got a swimming competition, fam. Whatever. Don't matter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You got a new job you're trying to go for. You know what I'm
Onward.
saying?
Oh, my man Harry just got a new job. Shout out to Harry. So,
Let's go, baby.
I
Onward and
just
upward.
I just hit my best golf score the other day, so you know what I'm doing. So
Wow.
that's how it is, fam.
USA did topple Saudi Arabia today,
Well,
1-0. So
how about the
there is
Pacers?
that.
Will Pacers win, fam?
I mean, if they lost, then, I don't know what happened, but basically, I'll confirm that right now. We got ourselves 100%. We got a game 7, people.
Wow, Game 7 for the NBA
Yep,
Finals. And
108,
lastly,
108, 91. Pacers smacked them up on Juneteenth, man.
Bitcoin 104,669.79 on Juneteenth, 2025. Yo, Victorious, great job tonight, as always.
Come on
I'm
now.
sure we'll be catching up soon.
Yes, sir.
Revs, or we got the wrestling coming up this weekend. Shout out, Kendra, Lucas, the whole team. Shout out
You
the whole
know,
team over here. You already know Marcus, Alec, Kristen. Peace, Victorious. Good work.
yes, sir, baby.
Peace.
120.